How's it going out there? Mr. Deepak Chopra. I'm super excited to be making this video and reaching out to you, sir. I gotta tell you, brother, you probably don't remember me. We've actually met a couple of times, and it was fantastic. You know, I gotta say, actually, right out of the gates, it's funny. You're one of those guys who's got a lot of chi. You got like a big field, big aura, man. It's pretty unbelievable. You know, people wouldn't notice that if they're busy and loud in their mind and they're not in that moment. But when I met you both times, you certainly were, man, and just like boom, kicking it off. So yeah, I was feeling that, and it was nice to meet you, sir. Well, hopefully I can meet you again. Third time's a charm, right? I'm reaching out because I have a couple of projects I'm working on, and I would love to speak with you about that. I would like to speak with you about several things. So to cut to the chase, I spent 25 years in secret societies growing up. If you think deep state, secret space programs, and a lot of hidden history and science and technology and things of the nature of clean energy, medical field, a lot of medical science, you know, of which I'm sure you're familiar. And I would love to be able to speak with you about what we can do to pull the curtain back on odds, give people real world solutions to take care of some of these problems and really get some traction in moving forward. And I think because of my kind of interesting background, I think I can I think if we got together, we put our heads together, we would have some alchemy there, and we would really have an opportunity to take the vast amounts of information you've gathered over the years and your expertise and your soldier-like ability to just do the work lovingly, you know, and do it in a sense of service to others. I just always really respected that, man. And so thank you for that, brother. But I want to merge. I want to have a conversation about how we can create more transparency and accountability in government. We can deal with some of these patents. We can kind of get through the secrecy and compartmentalization. And the reality is, sir, that the government can't disclose it. They're tied up in knots. There's a lot of good guys inside and have since the 40s wanted to disclose what they knew about the technology and the non-humans that exist, and a lot of us knew about that. Millions of us know. You probably know there's millions of us that know about this stuff. But disclosure is happening in your lifetime. That's just what's happening, brother. And when I was given the call, the assignment to do this, and take steps that a civilian can take safely, that people who are tied up in non-disclosure agreements can't take, or, you know, for whatever kind of difficult reason they can't come out with this stuff, even though a lot of good guys and bad guys alike inside these secret programs would love to disclose. It's good for everybody. And I think you understand a lot about the human mind and how you take new information in, and we can do that peacefully, right? Like, you've always been one of those gentlemen who want one of those, like, you know, peaceful warriors, one of those light bringers who wants to marry the spiritual and the science, and give us an opportunity to look at things in a new way that isn't confrontational. And I just think that if we got together, we could have some great conversations about how to do that, how to take society to the next level. We're evolving, you know that, right? That's why I called you. When I got the call, it wasn't like I knew even a week ago I was going to be making this call. And it was up to me to decide who I was going to call out and try to share this information with, and talk about the future and the future generations. And I would like to help this difficult time that we're living in. I would like to see it, this transition, this growth period, this like birth of a new humanity, as you know, we're just kind of pushing up extra dimensionally our frequency. Everyone feels, you know, it's happening for sure. And I think that it's hard. There's growing pains right now, and in this time we need everybody together, as many forces as we can get together on the same page. And I think you agree. You know, we don't want to argue about politics. We want to make good policy that helps us all. You know, we don't want to be controlled by people in secret. We want sovereignty. and we want the ability to get traction and have our votes count, have our good ideas matter, and not have money be just this tool that we're chasing, but really it's just being used to beat us down. And it should actually be building bridges, finance and business. There's so much to talk about. I won't try to fit it all in here. Like, I'm trying to start this conversation with you, brother, already. Point is, I just had to reach out to you at some point because I know that you have expertise in that field. Plus, you were very instrumental in me growing and just accepting who I really was, and actually kicking me over into actually meditating. I grew up doing martial arts my entire life. Still love it, love martial arts. But you read about meditation, but I didn't actually do it. So I started reading your books, and that was dope. So thank you so much for. It took me like 2 years, like a real effort to get to that space. So I'd love to talk to you about that. And oh, by the way, one of my favorite things of yours, check this out, brother. I'm just gonna say it. Out of all the stuff you ever did, one of my probably my all-time favorite thing you ever did was the poems of Rumi to music, bro. In my 20s, that kept me busy. That was legit. That one and more Chiba. So. You can see my wife now. It's like, gang! It's like, I ain't afraid of bad guys, but I'm kind of afraid of my wife sometimes. I ain't gonna lie about that. No, but really, I would love it if you reached out to me. I'll end it here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for just being the soldier you are. I just kind of get this calling from Source to talk to you. And I just feel like if I just, boom, reach out and just make that happen, we could really help as a team more than we can alone or in secret. I think we need to bring a lantern to the darkness. So please do that with me, brother. Please reach out. I love you, man. Seriously, let's hug in real life, okay? All right, we'll talk soon. Thank you.